Hey guys, welcome to another episode of the Daily DMs. In this video today, we're gonna go through a very common question I get almost daily. So, Tyler Vickery reaches out on my Instagram DMs. His question is this: would you consider taking on an apprentice? My reply, as you can see on the screenshot, is I've tried so many times, never works. Guys, the reality is no. We no longer take on apprentices, and I'm gonna tell you why. For years and years, I've been on Instagram. In fact, I was on Instagram when they first launched the app, and I used Instagram as a way for me to do before and after photos for my construction company. At the time, I was getting all my clients through showing, hey, look at this backsplash before, we ripped it out, and look at this new backsplash that we just installed. And clients would call me and hire me as a contractor to go through and do renovations in their property. So I have habitually posted on Instagram for over 8, maybe even going on 9 years. It's been a crazy long ride. Now, when people see that you're doing business and you're very active in something that they also find a passion in, they reach out and they're always asking for help. Now, here's what I used to do. I used to take people on ride-alongs for free. I used to take people on appointments. I used to take people through my properties. I used to take people and just do everything I possibly could to help them get into the business. What I then learned is it was a great recruiting tool for people to come and work for me and my partners in my company, because these people showed a very big interest in working with us, because obviously we had a track record. Obviously we knew what we were doing. Now, ultimately, here's what has happened over and over and over again. In fact, it just happened to me again on Monday. We get people that come, they hang out with us, they do a ride-along, they go on an appointment, they go, man, this is the way, I want to learn from you, I want to work for you, I'll give everything to you if you would just show me what you're doing. Here's what ultimately happens. These people come and work for us. They're the most inconsistent people. The people who get free value are the most inconsistent people I have ever met. And the reason being is because people pay attention to what they pay for. And because they've never paid me for anything and I'm just giving and giving and giving and giving, they take it for granted. They also believe in their weird mind that after 3, 4, and 5 months of working for me, even though they're consistent and they're not getting their job done, they somehow believe that I owe them something because they are working so hard. We've just learned that these people ultimately just steal all of our processes. They take all of our understanding and experience in the business, and then they go and take our relationships. They take relationships with other people in the industry, they take relationships with our private lenders, and somehow convince themselves that this is okay. If you cannot bring value to me, I cannot bring value to you. And that is a very, very big tip. So his response to me when I said, no, I'm sorry, we don't do it anymore, it doesn't work, he says, dang, okay, what do you recommend to get started on this path? I'm 26, single, and have been working in logistics for a while now, and I would like to make real estate my financial investment. I'm thinking about buying a home and renting it out the rooms to my college friends. Okay, that's a good start. Do you recommend anything specific while I don't have a ton saved up? Funny that he's asking me, the creative finance guy that tells people they can buy properties with $0 out of pocket. In fact, this house that I'm standing in right now is an Airbnb property that we bought on seller finance. And I came here today to specifically do a video all about the breakdown and how I didn't use credit. I didn't have money of my own pocket in here. We're literally buying this entire $500,000 property at 2% interest on seller finance with no money out of our own pocket. It's funny he's asking me this question. I would imagine and understand you're very busy and probably get questions like this all the time. So if you find the time to give advice, I really would appreciate your time. So Tyler, I love this question. I'm surprised by this question, partly because there's so much amazing, valuable information on the internet. And there's a lot of amazing people that are giving it out that are actually in the business. Guys like Jerry Norton, guys like Max Maxwell, guys like Steve Trang, girls as well. There's a lot of girls like Christina Aguilera. Yes, I know her name sounds like the pop star, but no, it's Christina Aguilera. She's a wholesaler out of St. Louis. She does fix and flips as well. A lot of really legitimate people are in this space trying to give you free information. But what I've learned is that most people really want a structured step-by-step process in order to understand and say, okay, well, now there's hundreds of videos I could choose from. There's hundreds of influencers I could choose from. And in fact, they all kind of have a different message. My suggestion is find one of those influencers that resonate with you. I currently spend probably between $30,000 to $60,000 a year in my own mentorships that I pay for. Crazy, right? Think about this. Tiger Woods, arguably the best golfer of all time. Do you know what he spends per year in coaching? Tiger Woods, the best of the best of the best, spends close to $2 million having his coaches travel with him. Swing coach, health coach, mindset coach, etc. $2 million is what Tiger Woods invests in himself, even at the very, very top level. So, my suggestion is you find somebody you really want to learn from. Do you want to go fix and flip? Then go find somebody that's crushing fix and flip. Do you want to acquire rentals and build a portfolio without credit, without your own cash, etc.? I'm probably your guy. Do you want to go the long route of doing the BRRRR strategy? Go to Bigger Pockets. They'll teach you all about that stuff. Do you want to learn how to co-wholesale? Go to Jamil Damji. Do you want to learn how to cold call and talk to people? Brent Daniels, TTP. Do you want to learn the sales process? Go to Steve Trang. So go find the influencers that you resonate with and choose one and follow that path until you feel like I've gotten what I need out of this person. It's time to elevate to the next. I look at each individual influencer as a different college course. I'm creative finance. Yes, I do a lot of wholesale. Yes, I do a lot of fix and flip. Yes, we do ground up construction and Airbnb and all the other things. But I really have an emphasis on building a portfolio without your own credit, without any credentials, without any experience, and without any of your cash. If you're trying to get financial freedom, I am definitely the guy. I have a mentorship. It's called subto.com, subto.com. Link is definitely down below. But if that's not what you're looking for, then I would go find somebody that is doing exactly what you want, follow their free content, and once you finish their free content, go pay for their mentorship and take it almost as a college class. I realize that it's my responsibility the rest of my life to invest in myself year over year over year. When I'm in my 60s, I'm going to be paying for other things I want to learn. Last year, I paid a $20,000 mentorship for taxes. 5 years before that, I paid somebody an incredible amount of money for creative finance education. And I just bought a book the other day on rehabs. Even though I've done over 10,000 rehabs, it's always good to pick up other pieces of information based on other people's experience. So my advice to you would be to find somebody you resonate with, follow in their footsteps, and you will learn much faster than wavering between multiple influencers and multiple strategies. Stick to one. Thank you so much for your question. And if you guys want to ask me a question in the daily DMs, go to my Instagram DMs, go to YouTube comments, and go to Facebook Messenger. And we're going to be picking out 5 to 7 of these every single week and answering your questions in a 5 to 7 minute format. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. We're going to be doing a ton of these daily DMs in the future. I'll see you on the next one.